Hello, friends. I'm your host, Dave Layton, and welcome to Signs of Our Time, discovering America's heritage, one sign at a time. This podcast is designed to provide the story behind the story found on America's roadside historical signs. The time of this recording, it is almost spring. I notice a lot of farmers are getting their fields plowed up in readiness for the planting season. And that made me think about the tractors. Farming has always been a very work-intensive industry. They're always looking to become more productive and efficient in their efforts. They have had many successes and failures. One amazing success has been in the automation of farming. A familiar image is that of a farm tractor. Today, there are many tractor companies in the United States. They all have loyal followers. Well, in this episode, I want to look at the story behind the story of one of America's iconic farm tractor manufacturers, the John Deere Tractor Company. The story begins in the small town of Grand Detour, Illinois in 1837. This was the home of John Deere. John was not a farmer, but a blacksmith. The farmers in the community would come to him with the same problem. Their plows clogged with sticky Midwest prairie soil. Farming was slow, exhausting, and discouraging. But John hit upon an idea. He took an old saw blade and fashioned a smooth, polished steel plow that easily cut through the soil without it sticking. His idea was so successful, it enabled him to form a series of manufacturing companies focusing on plows. But John Deere and his associates were not the first tractor manufacturers in the United States. That honor goes to the Waterloo Gasoline Traction Engine Company in Waterloo, Iowa. It was founded in 1892 by John Rolick. My apologies to the family and friends if that name is not pronounced correctly. The Waterloo Gasoline Traction Engine Company is generally considered the first company in America that specifically manufactured gasoline-powered tractors. Unfortunately, the company only sold 4 tractors. Only 2 of them were purchased, and both were later returned to the company. In 1895, the company was renamed the Waterloo Gasoline Engine Company and focused on building gasoline engines rather than tractors. In 1918, the Deere Company purchased the Waterloo Gasoline Engine Company. That became a turning point for tractors for farmers in the United States. The first official tractor produced by John Deere was in 1923. It was a 2-cylinder kerosene-burning tractor that replaced the original Waterloo Boy. John Deere became associated with the rapid growth of farming power, not only in the United States, but worldwide. The demand for a variety of products continued to grow. Today, if you see a green and yellow painted tractor, you know it is manufactured by John Deere. In addition to farming activities, many homeowners and small businesses rely on John Deere machinery and product. You can also find a wide range of non-farm related products on the market, such as toys and clothing. So from the humble beginnings in one blacksmith's workshop to farms and homes across the world, John Deere tractors have helped feed nations, support families, and sustain communities. I encourage you to visit the John Deere website. The website is about.deere.com. Now, in case you haven't thought about it, Deere is spelled D-E-E-R-E. So it's about.deere.com. You'll learn more about this amazing American success story. Well, friends, there you have it. A story behind the story from America's historical signs and markers. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I invite you to subscribe and continue listening as we bring more episodes about the rich heritage of our great nation. I'm your host, Dave Layton, and thank you for listening and safe travels.